everybody, welcome to Mama Shell's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make my pickled beets. I've got two big pots going, so I'm going to make about 3 batches today. But the recipe per batch is about 3 quarts of beets, which equals about 24 small beets. I've got 2 pecks boiling, so that'll make 3 batches. 2 cups of sugar. 2 cinnamon sticks. If you don't have cinnamon sticks, use 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And we've got about a teaspoon and a half of pickling salt. 3.5 cups of vinegar. I use the white vinegar. And then a 1.5 cups of water with a little bit of the pickle crisp sprinkled on top. And then I use the big, huge half-gallon jars because we go through these like there is no tomorrow. Alright, so I use whole beets with just barely enough tops on them and leave the root on so that you still have your color to the beets when you get ready to cut them and use them for your pickled beets. So we're going to get these boiled for approximately probably 10 minutes, maybe 15, and that way they're easier to peel off and get ready for your pickled beets. Alright, so I use whole beets with just barely enough tops on them and leave the root on so that you still have your color to the beets when you get ready to cut them and use them for your pickled beets. So we're going to get these boiled for approximately probably 10 minutes, maybe 15, and that way they're easier to peel off and get ready for your pickled beets. Alright, so we've got about 2 batches here of beets. And you want to wear the gloves because these things will stain just about everything. Alright, now, normally it peels off easier than that. So I may not have boiled these enough. Okay, but you should be able to peel off the skin, the roots, and the top of your beet. To where all of that is off of there. So yes, I did not boil these quite long enough. And since I'm using the half-gallon jars, I'm going to leave these whole. As long as they're no bigger than this. If they're bigger than that, we're going to cut them up. And simply, if you're using a small jar, you will want, of course, these small enough to fit into your jar. If you're using quarts, this will be small enough. If you're using pints, you want to go even smaller so that these fit in your jar. But you want to get them to where when you cut these, they are going to give you that beautiful deep purple color that you're wanting. So, since I did not abide by my own rules and cook these long enough, it's going to take me longer to get the peel off of the outside and get them cut up. But we've got enough here to do 2 batches, so we're going to get these cut up. And then we'll add our water and spices to get our pickled beets going. Okay, we've got enough in the bucket to do 2 batches. We did probably about 24 medium to large beets. So we're going to add 4 cups of sugar, 4 sticks of cinnamon, 3 teaspoons of pickling salt, 7 cups of vinegar, and 3 cups of water. I'm not going to do the pickle crisp in these because I'm just going to make eggs in my pickled beets when they're done. So we're going to get all that added up to our cut up and quartered beets, and then we will boil that and get it ready to put in our pint or half-gallon jars. Alrighty, so after you get your beets cleaned up and all of your spices and water and vinegar and sugar added into your pot, and you bring that to a boil, you're going to put it in your fresh, clean jars. And keep in mind, this will stain just about everything. And I probably should have mentioned to cut them up small enough to fit into your little green don't spill it thingy. And every time I forget what the actual word for that is. So anyway, if you're doing a large batch like this, you're going to split up your beets so that you have some beets in each jar. And then you fill up around the beets with the juice. So that's all I'm going to put in that one. And then we're going to put juice in the rest. So you want to keep your water boiling while you're still doing everything, because you've got to have it hot so it will seal. And as you can hear the dog in the background, and if you can hear, we've got guys outside doing the gutters. So we've got a whole lot of stuff going on every which way you turn in this house today. Now your cinnamon sticks, if you've got room to throw one in to each of your jars, that's the best way to do that. And that way you're going to have equal flavor in all of this. So there's that. And that's it. And there goes the phone. Yay me. Alright, so that's it. You seal it up, label it, and set it out of the way so that your lid can seal. And that's pickled beets. Thanks for canning with Mama Shell.